Hi, friends. Welcome back to the platform of Ear to Hear. I welcome you all with all my open heart because this has been a great motivation from all of you who have been listening, who have been connecting. I am here, Geeta Ahuja, as a regional leader from Delhi, introducing this platform, feeling blessed and fortunate enough to be connected here with the beautiful leaders and most importantly, the founder, Richa Mehta. All my gratitude to her. So, about Year to Hear, as the name suggests, we have plenty and plenty of ears. In fact, I can say we have abundance of ears to hear, which most of the people, or mainly women, don't get in their life. I'm not going to generalize anything, but most of the women do go through that. This is a platform established very thoughtfully from the founder where all the social initiative has been taken, where any female, wherever she is, can connect and can find the right person and right platform to be associated with and can share whatever she's going through. So let me share a little more. This platform just started 7, 8 months back, and you can see now the progress. It is with the objective that the founder started that women go through so many issues regarding mental health and they're not able to reflect. And this is where the thought came in. I'm proud to be sharing all this that in just this while of a time, there are 30 plus co-members and offline and online sessions that has been done. You cannot even imagine. It's like more than 1100 on this platform till now. Even proud to share that the vision of the founder is to take it to the all 28 states of India and even outside India. Why not? This is something can connect anyone's heart present anywhere. And this is what I believe in. This is how I connected. It's about the awareness, spreading awareness about mental health, which we don't even talk about. No one will talk about if we don't. So let's share more. Let's keep this vision, take this vision out to every woman possible, and anyone can easily connect. As the email ID, which is displaying on the screen right now, is one click away from any person looking for this. I will now request, production team to share a beautiful message from the founder, Richa Mehta. She's one person who has been really, really.
Mental health is how you feel, how you think, how you behave. It's part of life and it's not a stigma anymore. Hello everyone, I am Richa Mehta, founder of a beautiful initiative, Ear to Hear. We started 5 months back, which was on 1st of Jan, and we have representatives from a lot of cities and states. I would like to request you to join us to make a difference in your city, in your state. We would like to welcome all the women to come forward and support us because together we can and we will make a difference.
Yes, friends, I'm back. I'm going to invite beautiful representatives from Delhi who are there working with me, and they have been really, really inspiring. Yes, I welcome the regional influencers now who are representing from Delhi. That's Avneet and Sandhya, the most energetic women, inspiring women around me, participating in this beautiful initiative and believe in the value system to the core. I welcome Sandhya, welcome Avneet.
Thank
How have
you.
you
Hello,
been?
Gita. Hello, Sandhya.
Thank you, and welcome to the part that in Year to Hear initiative. And this is a very beautiful platform where we can share, we can trust, because the most important thing that we require these days is a trust and faith of everyone. So that is the beautiful platform Ear to Hear, where we can create our trust and we can share our thoughts and feelings and emotions, whatever wherever we require anything and everything. So thank you so much, and over to Avneet.
Thank you, Sandhya. Thank you, Geeta, for the beautiful introduction. I think
Yes,
the
Avneet.
name, it's so beautiful name, na, ear to hear. No. Actually, Richa has very beautifully not only thought of starting this initiative, but she has given a very beautiful name. We have thousands and thousands of years, as you have already described, as already said in the beginning only, that so many years to hear, and the best part is nobody is going to judge you because nobody know you personally. Basically, we all connect because of humanity. We all are there to listen because we all are sitting in the same boat, be it pandemic, be it, I think the topic of this month is again relationships, so we all are having the relationships in our lives, right? So a very beautiful initiative to start, and a very beautiful session to start the Sunday morning afternoon, almost afternoon has started. So over to you, Geeta. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Avneet and Sandhya, to be here, to be joining hands and, working effortlessly and unconditionally with all the love and passion for this platform. I think this is what one needs to grow. Let me share a little about myself. So, I think mental health is an issue which was there in my mind also since long. So I have been always an entrepreneur, born and brought up in Delhi, always, believed in being in entrepreneurship. Over a lot of businesses and projects I was involved in, I got my life's calling with one of the project which inspired me to work for women upliftment. I shared in my last session and my talk with Richa also, if I wouldn't have got her, you know, sometime later in my life, I would be starting something like this. And this platform, I think I manifested it in my life clearly. I can see that. So that's one thing which connected me instantly, when I heard the name and got connected to it. So mental health, what I think about it is something, an integral part, an integral thought to be shared and to be talked over, which has been a taboo since long many years, especially with women. I think no one takes it as an issue also. I should not generalize again or categorize that no one. I think a lot of people say that have stories. We all women have stories against what we have gone through, a lot of experiences from people, from women mainly. But I think something that inspired me to change. If I had gone through something like which affected my mental health and through some women, I should be taking lead, I should be taking initiative, not to do it even further and correct there and then, and be a supporter to women. And that, made me very, very strong over a thought that I'm there, totally believer of women upliftment, that a woman strongly can support other women, and that can be the immense growth, we can be part of. So I really would, want to know a little more from you, because today I feel we are here to share our thoughts and our ideas about how this mental health affects or have been affecting our relationships. Because I feel that if one can beautifully nurture the relationships, if one is mentally healthy, for a woman, it's even more important and essential, because a woman drives the entire culture of the house, drives, you know, all the people in the house, how to connect everyone. I think women have been always the epitome of creating relationships. But yes, that's other side of the coin, that relationships do get affect. I would really like to know a little more, and if you can throw a little more light, Sandhya, or yes, Sandhya, if you can share how mental health affect relationships. Sandhya, you're on mute
Importantly,
here.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I'm on mute.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. What I thought is that, relationship is very important these days. Firstly, I just want to introduce myself. As you all know, that I am the regional influencer daily at Year to Hear platform, and everyone knows me as the Soul Reviver Sandhya. I'm an international trainer with access consciousness, transformation coach, life coach, and so many things I do. So, for me, relationships are the most important aspects of our lives. Yet, we can often forget just how crucial our connections with other people are for our physical and mental health and well being. People who are more socially connected to family, friends, or their community are happier and physically healthier and live longer with fewer mental health problems because they are totally connected with their family and their uh, well beings, basically. And above all these things, when we are connected to the person we love, so that creates a self confidence, that creates a self committed relationship, and that also creates the quality of a close relationship. This is what matters in our life. But when we
Beautifully shared.
live in the
I think
conflicts,
that's beautifully shared, Sandhya. I really agree to each word that you shared. I think same things Avneet and me has been discussing. We have been connected mentally and physically also. We met and we shared so many things that we, think about mental health affecting our relationships. Right, Avneet?
yes.
Yes. And
And
I would also like
when we are
to request production team to introduce our guests also. Let us get into a discussion and let us learn more all the aspects of mental health related to relationships. And I think that's gonna be a wonderful session ahead and day ahead. I welcome all of you. It's so beautiful. Screen is looking absolutely gorgeous. Welcome, Dr. Neelam. Welcome, Rashmi. Welcome, Acharyaji. All my due respects. Welcome, Gauri, Aarti, and Anshu. I think it's absolutely great having you all of here. It's absolute pleasure for me. I think Avneet, you have been sharing a lot about relationships that you are going through, yet that you have been, creating and being passionate about. And the discussion today will be around how mental health impacts our relationships. But I think we can go ahead once everyone introduce themselves one by one, and maybe you guys also can share what do you think, what mental health is, what do you think about this topic, and how it affects relationships. Let us start with the introduction. Dr. Neelam, if you can go ahead. I think I have always been an admirer of your sessions, always, and I'm so glad, privileged, feeling privileged for you to be here introducing you. Welcome you from open heart.
So much, everyone. My name is Dr. Neelam Parwani. I'm a Reiki Grandmaster, Advanced Therapist, and I'm looking forward to connect with you all. And as you said, yes, mental health is a very big issue, and we all should be talking about it and supporting each other. So I'm really looking
I think there is some signal issue on part of Dr. Neelam. She must be joining very soon. Yes, over to Gauri.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Gauri Tiwari. Basically, I'm from Jaipur, but currently I'm residing in Vadodara. I'm an interior designer, and I have been part of a beauty pageant, Mrs. India Inc., where I was a semi-finalist. And with my online work, now I'm a homemaker also. I handle my projects online, but I handle my home as well. So that makes so easy for me to handle each and everything timely. Even my relationships with everyone around, my friends, families, and everyone.
Thank you so much, Corey, for
So I
being
believe,
here.
thank you so much for having me here.
Great. Yeah, Dr. Neelam is gonna be back. Yes, if Acharya can go ahead and share a little, it's a pleasure to have you here.
My name is Ansh. I'm a clinical aromatherapist and a medical astrologer. I'm working from Lucknow, and it's a great platform just by its name itself, ear to hear. And since I am an astrologer, I'm always dealing with many clients which are having problems related to mental health or relationship issues, and actually they need a ear to hear. And this was a compliment which I've received many times, that you are listening someone quite patiently, because uh, presently many of the astrologers or doctors are just listening for a hardly for a minute, and then they start preaching, or they start giving solutions. So if you have a ear to hear, then you can understand someone's problem in a better way, and then only one can provide a good solution. So all the best to your team. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Acharya, for sharing your valuable thoughts. And we are also looking forward equally, or to all the sharings. Yes, Dr. Neelam, if you like to go ahead because it got left in between. You are on mute.
I'm really sorry
Yes,
about the bad connection
absolutely okay.
in the background, so I can't help that. So maybe you will hear their sound also at times. Well, what I believe is in mental health, if you are able to hear someone, then half of the problem is already resolved. Because anybody who comes with a mental issue to us is completely filled up till here. They have so much of chaos in their minds that they just want somebody to listen. In fact, at times you might not even give any solution to them, but still just listening to them will give them so much relief that they'll be like giving you blessings. At least somebody listened to us. We are living in a digital world where although we are connected to each other, but still we don't get time to listen to each other from heart. To understand the other person's feelings and emotions and to understand what they have gone through is a very big gift given, especially to women, because they're emotionally so sound. The woman itself are so sound with emotions that they can easily understand the other woman's emotions. So I think the best way to give any kind of support to any woman is just to listen to them. So I really like Ear to Hear the way you have founded this organization. It talks about itself. It's a classic example. Hearing is the best solution for anybody who's in grief. They only want somebody to listen to you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Great, great thought. Welcome here to share your thoughts and your valuable inputs, to improvise and to, give so much more to every woman who is listening or everyone listening. Thank you, Dr. Neelam. Yes, Anshu.
Thank you.
I welcome you, Anshu, here in this platform. So glad to have you here.
Yeah, thanks a lot. First of all, I would like to thank you all and Ear to Hear because it's my pleasure to be part of this beautiful initiative. So the thing is, I'm Anshu, an integrative nutrition and health coach. So nowadays, depression and anxiety is basically a part of each and every household, right? So, and even the kids are also facing those issues. So I feel mental health should be resolved both physically and psychologically. So if we talk about psychologically, then everybody needs somebody to hear you. So ear to hear is doing that psychologically. I mean, they are giving their shoulders so that we can talk to them and we can release our anxiety. So, and when we talk about on physical levels, So on physical levels, when we are in depression, what will we do? We do go to a doctor. So what will he give? He will give a simple medicine, an antidepressant, right? So what will happen is when a doctor will give us an antidepressant, this is a short-term solution. This is not a long-term solution. So when we have to eradicate this problem, or when we have to basically be happy, then we need to work on our core. So core is important. Going only on one aspect, I don't feel that we can cope up with mental stress. So if we talk about on holistic health, we have to take care of food, we have to take care of our uh, even the vitamin D, which is the sunshine. We have to take care of each and every aspect of life. So then only our mental health be at peace. So we have to think sometime that we have to ask the questions to ourselves, that when is the last time we have spoken to our parents? When is the last time we have played with the kids? When is the last time we ladies are always like, we have this work, we have this work, our kids are we have the classes of our kids, but we do not take time for ourselves. So my this thing is, we have start taking out for yourself. When we will be at peace, then everybody will be at peace.
Superb.
So
Thank you so much, Anshu. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kyra, for encouraging us. It's beautiful to have motivating words for everyone here. Thank you. Yes, Aarti, if you can share. Can't hear you, dear. Can you check the signal, please?
Is it okay now?
A little louder would be better.
Sure. So, hi everyone, this side Aarti, and it's my pleasure and thank you so much, Avneet, for this. As everyone mentioned, that it is very, very important that someone should be there to listen to you. And let me introduce myself. I'm Aarti. I have experience of 10 years as a corporate trainer, and now I'm a body positivity influencer, and now I'm into healing also. So, as I guess my friend Anshu mentioned, that this is very important to have physical aspect as well as the mental aspect, what we are going through. So it is very important. It's just like somebody is really angry, so we should actually let them things get let out. You say that let's just get it went out, and then, so I guess this is a beautiful platform where definitely if somebody is actually going through something, somebody is there to listen to them and not judging them, because people are literally afraid of telling their problems, because they will tend to get judged actually these days. So I guess this is a beautiful platform wherein nobody will be judged and everybody will be listened. So a beautiful initiative, and I'm lucky to be a part of it. Thank you so much, everyone.
I
Very
think
well
Geeta,
said.
here I want to say something. I totally agree with everyone what everybody has said. That yes, आज के time पे we are talking about relationships. We don't feel like sharing it with others. यार हमारे बात कोई सुन लेगा तो क्या जज करेगा, क्या बोलेगा, अच्छा उसने ऐसे किया. It's true on ear to ear. I think sometimes Geeta, even I talk to you. I think you listen to me in very neutrally. कि यार कोई react नहीं क्या. Even if I talk to someone who I know कि मुझे judge नहीं करेगा, I love to talk to that person. So it's true, we need someone ear to hear जो हमें judge ना करे. Because आप judge करोगे तो it will be very difficult for us to take a decision basically.
Exactly. I
Right?
think this is what Sandhya said in the start, that you can trust. You can trust that you can share. And that has been the content, that has been the objective behind, that's been the vision behind Ear to Hear. That you can have trust, you can connect, you can share what you're going through. I think please let Rashmi go ahead and share about herself a little. It's been a patient hearing she's giving.
Oh, thank you so much, Geeta ji. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here. And this is a beautiful platform or initiative by Ms. Richa Mehta and everyone present here. Thank you so much. Myself, Rashmi Ahuja, and I'm an energy healer and life coach and self-love coach over 10 years. And मैं एक ही चीज़ बोलूँगी इसके लिए, जैसे we are talking about mental health, that we suffer more in imaginations than in reality. सो जितनी भी जजमेंट्स हैं, जितनी भी चीज़ें हैं, वो हम अपने माइंड में क्रिएट करते हैं, बिकॉज इन अ डे वी हैव गॉट्स मोर देन 60,000 थॉट्स, एंड what we are feeding, even we don't know what is going into our subconscious mind, even we don't know, we are not aware of it. And we have trust issues. Why? Because we are suffering more in ourselves only, in our mind only. So trust issues occurs when we are feeling that when we feel that we are afraid to share our feelings with others. Of course the fear of being judged, fear of being left alone. There are so many things we are facing nowadays. Even if I'll say that मेरे पास भी बहुत सारे clients आते हैं कि मैम सबसे important है कि हम घर पर होते हैं, अपनी पूरी फैमिली के साथ होते हैं, और हम सब फोन पर होते हैं. Nobody is ready to listen to us, what we want, what we see. So I think communication is the key. Communication is the key to resolve so many issues and problems, and I think we should communicate, and ear to hear is the good platform. And one more thing I want to add on this, that I think जैसे बोला जाता है कि charity begins at home. तो आप खुद से स्टार्ट करिए, अपने आप से बात करना स्टार्ट करिए. व्हाट इज योर प्रॉब्लम, देन टॉक टू योर फैमिलीज, देन इफ यू हैव एनीवन यू कैन ट्रस्ट ऑन, यू कैन गो अहेड. बिकॉज अगर हम किसी थेरेपिस्ट के पास भी जाते हैं, किसी हीलर के पास भी जाते हैं, काउंसलर के पास भी जाते हैं, तो वो हमसे निकलवाता है बातें. सो बीइंग अ हीलर, बीइंग अ लाइफ कोच, मैं भी यही पूछती हूँ कैसे स्टार्ट हुआ, क्या हुआ, किसने आपको क्या बोला, उसका सारा इम्पैक्ट हमारी मेंटल हेल्थ पर आता है. और मेंटल हेल्थ के आने के बाद वो हमारी फिजिकल हेल्थ में दिखने लग जाता है इन अ फॉर्म ऑफ डिजीजेस. Disease is like discomfort in your body, and where it has been started from your mental health. So I think we should take care of our mental health more than physical health. Thank you so much.
Truly said, Rashmi. I would really like to imbibe all this what you have shared, because this has been such a valuable thought. And I really believe, just read what you just shared, that's 6,200 thoughts in a day a person conceives, and it's just the duration of any thought, any negative emotion that comes is just for 90 seconds. And that 90 seconds, we just create something really exaggeration, and it's too much of imagination in our own mind we create, and it gets elongated in our mind, and we become so complex, and we just go into those negative emotions that no one is understanding us, no one is gonna be there that I can trust, I'm not good enough, and these thoughts drive us the entire day. And the way we think definitely impacts our household, our children's well-being. As Anshu said, when was the last time you spent time with your family, with your parents? But if we are communicating with our own family with all these negative emotions, that do impact. It is so very important to come out of our judgment in our own mind. Rashmi, it's truly, this is something that I'm practicing, and I would really like to comment on that, where I feel I actually observed some of my thoughts from past many days. I've been practicing this. It's all about being mindfulness, all about being a lot of prayers involved, a lot of consciousness involved, as Sandhya also always shares and motivates me. Whenever I talk to her, she's been a great motivator for me to talk about consciousness, that we can be little aware. Awareness is a big thing which can impact our own mental health and the way we react. And when we react, the most closest people, which is our own family, gets impacted. And this is how relationships are getting affected. Because I feel I have personally gone through an incident, because when I was going through a negative emotion, I was talking to my children in the same way. What am I reflecting? Negativity. And unknowingly it starts happening. We unknowingly share our burdens, share our worries, share our negativity with our children, but we don't know how they are grasping, how they are observing, and they are the even stronger observer than us. But in spite of that, as compared to that, if we are mentally healthy, working on ourselves, sharing more, we are trusting people who are giving us shoulders, giving our ears, what it's going to do. If we keep ourselves healthy, we will be reflecting positivity. And that's something to be passed on to next generation. And women, I feel, is a greatest medium to pass on the right value system, right culture to the family and to the children. So very important for us to be mentally healthy. I would really like, to have a question. And I think Sandhya, me, and Avneet have been talking about this. How to create even more positive and influential atmosphere where we are influenced by positivity. So, if you all can share one by one, what do you feel? What can be one thing that can affect us positively and we can take care of relationships, being healthy mentally? Yes, Sandhya.
Uh, Geeta, basically, everybody has shared that the most important thing that we require in our relationship is to talk about. If we have somebody who can listen to us, that is the most important, you can say, asset, or the most important diamond of our life, where we can share everything. So in our relationships, we really need to have somebody who could listen. And when we talk about the small relationships, I can't say any relationship is small. Every relationship has their own priority, but we need to look for those main priorities, that is, create toxins in our life. When you are around surrounded with positive people, definitely you will get all the positivity from those people. And if you have people around you who creates negativity in your life, definitely you creates negativity in your life. So I don't say that people who are creating negativity, you need to throw them off. I need to give you a small tool of access consciousness, because as Rashmi states that we have 60,000 thoughts in our mind in a day.
Sorry, I think Sandhya has lost her signal again. No problem at all. That's a technology. We can equally be blessed, and some glitch also can happen. We can all bear it, I'm sure. Yes, Anshu, anything that you can suggest, Anshu, with your own experience, how actually we can go forward and can help anyone, increasing towards increasing efforts towards mental health, taking care of mental health, and thus we can have beautiful relationships as well.
Um, वैसे तो there are many modalities, but if I talk about one, then I feel I am important. When I will feel I am worthy, then only I will be happy and my family will be happy. So, I mean, I may find childish, but a simple thing which I also practice: get up in the morning, go to the mirror, look at your eyes, and say, "Hey, lady, hey, girl, you're worthy, you're beautiful, you're awesome." So, and I will feel good. Then the vibrations which will go to my family will also be good. So, I feel that when it is not selfishness at all, but when I will feel that I am important, then only Geeta is important, and then only Rashmi is important. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anshu. That was such a beautiful tip. I think we all can follow that, and anyone who is listening, it can help us a lot. Thank you so much. Yes, Rashmi, anything that you can feel to, help us
Yes,
improvise in our relationships?
I want to share one tip only that will help, and it is tried and tested on myself only, and I've shared with many people also. And it
That's
is like
beautiful.
that, ऐसा नहीं है कि हमारे पास नेगेटिव थॉट्स नहीं आएंगे अगर हम पॉजिटिविटी चूज करते हैं. तो because being happy is a state of mind. It is a choice. It is not an option. It is a choice. तो मुझे लगता है कि अगर आपके पास कोई एक नेगेटिव थॉट आ रहा है, उसको दबाएं मत, उसके एकदम बाद उसको फीडिंग ना देते हुए उसके ऊपर 10 पॉजिटिव थॉट्स ले लीजिए. So this will help you to increase your aura, your energy, and you will radiate the energy from within the positivity only. So it will, of course, जो हम होते हैं वो हम रेडिएट करते हैं, और हम वो नहीं होते हैं जो हम सोचते हैं, हम वो होते हैं जिस पे हम बिलीव करते हैं. So if our believing is strong on positivity and on improving ourselves, changing ourselves for the betterment, so we can change the world around us. So this is my believing. एंड अगर आपको जजमेंट का फियर है कि पीपल विल जज मी ये वो, तो पहले जजमेंट्स अपने ऊपर से हटा दो. कि ये अगर थॉट आप डालेंगे किसी से बात करने से पहले कि मैं इससे बात करूंगा या करूंगी तो वो बंदा क्या सोचेगा, अगर वो भी हम सोचेंगे तो वो एक्चुअल में क्या सोचेगा. तो इट्स बेटर कि वो चीज निकाल दो अपने दिमाग में से. उसने जो सोचना है आप अच्छा कर लोगे तब भी सोचना है, उसने जो नहीं सोचना आप बुरा करोगे तो भी नहीं सोचना. So it's okay, be in your energies and be yourself, love yourself, embrace yourself, celebrate yourself. Every day you are the beautiful creation of God. आपके जैसा ना कोई है ना कोई होगा. और don't compare yourself with everyone. And please, please, please 3 C's अपनी life में से remove कर दो if you truly want to enhance self-love. That is, first C is stop criticizing yourself. क्रिटिसिज्म, क्योंकि उसके लिए दुनिया है ना, वो कर लेगी. एटलीस्ट अपने आप से तो शुरुआत कर लो, अपने आप को तो एडमायर करना शुरू कर दो. एंड डोंट compete yourself with anyone. Competition, you have no competition with anyone. If you have competitor, you are your own competitor. So compete with yourself. Next is comparison. Don't compare yourself and your journey with anyone, because everyone has a mission on this planet. Everyone is living their journey, living their life, and सूरज और चांद का कोई कंपैरिजन नहीं होता. अगर आपको अपने आप को सूरज समझना है सूरज समझिए, चांद समझना है चांद समझिए, लेकिन आपका कोई कंपैरिजन नहीं है. कीप इट इन दिस माइंड. थैंक यू.
Thank you so much, Rashmi. That is so very much relatable, because that's my slogan, that's my caption when I introduce myself. Be the change you want to see in the world around you. You know, this is what I truly, truly believe in. Thank you so much,
And
Rashmi.
one more thing I want to add, जो मैं अपने सेल्फ लव के सेशंस में हमेशा बोलती हूँ कि स्टॉप प्लीजिंग पीपल. लोगों को खुश करना बंद कर दो. लोग भगवान से खुश नहीं है तो आप क्या कर लेंगे. So be yourself, be in your energies. That's it. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, you got the thumbs up from Anita also just now. And, you know, it is so very much relatable with our normal daily life, Rashmi. Beautiful sharing. Yes, Dr. Neelam, if you can throw a little more light, I'm sure we can get much more from you.
Unmute. Yes, thank you so much. And there are a couple of things I would like to say when it comes to mental health and how it can help in your relationships also. So first, let's start with the mind. So I believe there are 3 things involved in mental health: your mind, your emotions, and your body. So let's take one by one. First is the mind. So anytime you are having any kind of negative thought coming in your mind, you just need to tell this to yourself: I'm canceling this thought. वैसे भी हम सारा दिन अपने आप से ही बात कर रहे हैं, तो हमें अपने आप को ही बोलना है, आई एम कैंसलिंग दिस थॉट. नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन यू स्टार्ट सेइंग दैट? सूनर इन अ डे और 2 यू विल रियलाइज कि आप एक दिन में कितने थॉट्स कैंसिल कर रहे हो. Sometimes you're saying it for 50 times, sometimes you're saying it for 100 times. When I started, I used to say this at least 200, 300 times in a day. I'm canceling this thought. तो तब मुझे जाके रियलाइज इकट्ठा कर रहे हैं हम, मतलब इसको तो साफ करते करते ही मैं थक गई. I got so tired of saying this to myself that I'm canceling this thought, that there came a stage and an awareness where I said, it's better not to think negative than to keep canceling this. It's like कि कचरा करके झाड़ू लगाने से तो अच्छा कचरा ही मत करो. You know, एक बार झाड़ू लगा लिया ठीक है, 2 बार झाड़ू लगा लिया ठीक है, अगर 10 बार दिन में झाड़ू लगाना लग जाएगा, पड़ जाएगा ना, then be very aware कि यार अगर इसका मुझी को सफाई करनी है तो मैं इसको कचरा नहीं करने वाली इस जगह पे. That's one thing which really works, and it is a very simple and very effective tip. और ये आपको अपने आप से बोलना है, किसी और को नहीं बोलना. You're just speaking it in your mind, but you have to be honest with yourself. Because what I believe is positivity or any kind of mental or emotional change is not a one day process. It is an ongoing thing. It's like when you start learning how to do bicycling, शुरू में आपके साइड में वो सपोर्ट वाले 2 टायर्स होते हैं, फिर एक साइड का एक टायर निकलेगा, फिर दूसरे साइड का दूसरा टायर निकलेगा, उसके बाद आप उसके बिना चलाओगे, फिर आप स्पीड पकड़ना सीखोगे, फिर आप ट्विस्ट एंड टर्न करना सीखोगे. सो इट्स अ ऑनगोइंग प्रोसेस. स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली यू विल कीप इम्प्रूविंग इन इट. लेकिन जिस दिन आपको लग गया ना आपने सब कुछ सीख लिया, उस दिन आपकी ग्रोथ वहीं पर रुक जाएगी. So never say that you know everything. Always say I'm still learning. So that's one thing. Second, let's come to the emotions. Now, whenever we are emotionally upset with someone, किसी पे गुस्सा आ रहा है, चिढ़ हो रही है किससे या whatever it is, the best and the tried and tested tip is go to your washroom, go to your bedroom, lock the door, and abuse as much as you want to abuse that person. जोर जोर से गालियां निकाल लो, जो बोलना है उसको बोलो, जहां जहां की गालियां बोलनी है बोलो, जो आज तक कभी नहीं बोली सिर्फ सुनी है वो भी बोल लो. इनफैक्ट मैं तो बोलती हूँ हर भाषा की गालियां सीखनी चाहिए और वो बोलनी चाहिए. Moment you are done with that abusing, you are done with that anger, you have vented out completely, you just need to say one statement: I am canceling this energy. Now that is very important for you to say, so that whatever energy we have exited out should not go to that person. क्योंकि in the end we want to live with those same people only. हम कितना ही लड़ ले झगड़ ले, but in the end loved ones तो हमारे वही हैं, and we want to improve our relationships with them. So burying those emotions is not going to improve those relationships, but taking them out, venting them out, and definitely canceling that energy is going to help you in having healthy relationships. Try it out. I have tried it out a lot of time. Lots of my clients have tried it. गुस्सा निकाल सकते हो. That's the second for your emotional health. Now for your physical health, always eat your food on time. Irrespective of anybody in the house has eaten the food or not eaten the food, doesn't matter. Your body clock goes with you. It doesn't goes with your family members. I do that. मेरे घर में अगर मेरे बच्चे ने भी खाना नहीं खाया है और मेरा खाना खाने का टाइम आ गया है, मैं अपनी थाली लगाती हूँ और खाती हूँ. और उस वक्त मैं सबको बोल देती हूँ अब या तो मेरे खाना खाने के बाद ही तुम्हें जो भी चाहिए वो मिलेगा. Now do not disturb me. Because your food is as much important for you as your thoughts. And if you eat on time, your body will start remaining healthy. The moment your body is healthy, your emotions are healthy, your thoughts are healthy. खाना खाना बहुत जरूरी है. Please don't sacrifice your food for your loved ones. Because बीमारियां होती है तो आप ही को भुगतना है. आपके loved ones ज्यादा से ज्यादा आपको डॉक्टर के पास ले जाएंगे या हॉस्पिटल में लेके जाएंगे. But the pain you only have to suffer. So give your body the right nourishment at the right time. And if you follow these 3 tips, you will see an overall change in your environment, in your relationships with yourself also and with your loved ones also. So these are the 3 tips that I would like to share with you all. And I just hope and pray that everybody follows that because they are very easy to do. Thank you.
Superb, superb, Dr. Neelam. All kudos to you. I think this is what
Thank you so much.
actually is gonna help us. This is truly gonna help us. Avneet, I am sure you are taking notes of all this because there are a lot of people. I think we have a long list that we we can abuse, or we can we have a long list of people. Is it sometimes
मैं इतनी
so
इंटरेस्टिंगली
funny.
मैं इतना इंटरेस्टिंगली सुन रही हूँ ना, मतलब इतना मजा आ रहा है. मेरा तो संडे बन गया. ऑनेस्टली बता रही हूँ, इतना कुछ अच्छा सोच सुनने को मिल रहा है और अंदर से इतनी पॉजिटिविटी हो रही है. भाई ये आज करने वाली हूँ, ये कल के लिए हो गया. मतलब मैं जैसे डाइट प्लान बनता है ना, तो ये एक्सरसाइजेस
तो लोगों ने लिस्ट भी बना ली होगी किस किस को गालियां देनी है. अच्छा ये मेरी लिस्ट में है, सबको देनी है. आज नीलम ने
अच्छा, बट आई बिलीव किसी को गाली देने से अच्छा अगर हम उसको उसी वक्त अनकंडीशनल लव दे देंगे कि मुझे तुमसे कोई लेना देना नहीं.
I understand, but अगर मन में आपके दुख है, फ्रस्ट्रेशन है, तो उस वक्त अनकंडीशनल लव कहाँ से दोगे? आप ऑलरेडी उस चीज से भरे हुए हो. जब उसको निकालोगे तभी तो
यही तो हमने अपनी यही हमने अपने मेंटल हेल्थ को ट्रेनिंग देनी है नीलम जी. क्योंकि एक छोटा सा बच्चा जब हम उसको ब्रश करना सिखाते हैं तो उसको डेली हम प्रैक्टिस कराते हैं कि ऐसे ब्रश करो सो दैट उसके माइंड की हम ट्रेनिंग कर दें. सिमिलरली इट इज अ टाइम टू ट्रेन आवर ओन माइंड. क्योंकि आपकी 2 स्टेटमेंट मैंने सुनी. फर्स्ट कि हमें क्लटर करना ही नहीं है कि हमें सफाई करनी पड़े, तो सेकंड थिंग इज कि अगर हम उसको गालियां दे रहे हैं, हम क्लटर करके फिर क्लीनिंग कर रहे हैं, तो अगर हम उन दोनों को मिक्स ना करते हुए, अगर अल्टीमेटली हमें उस लेवल पे ही आना है, हमें कट कैंसिल रिलीज करना ही है, तो स्टार्टिंग में ही हम कट कैंसिल
अगर शुरू में ही इतना कर पाते तो बाय नाउ वी ऑल वुड हैव बीन ऑन अ डिफरेंट
ऑफ कोर्स आई एम एग्रीड विद यू, क्योंकि स्टार्टिंग स्टेज तो वही होता है कि हम खुद ही क्लटर करते हैं।
टिप्स, जिसको जो टिप समझ में आए वो टिप करो, सिंपल सी बात है।
अगर
आपके फ्री विल में ये कनेक्ट करता है, आप इसे करो। अगर आपके फ्री विल से ये कनेक्ट नहीं करता है, यू वांट टू लुक फॉर अ डिफरेंट पाथ, प्लीज चूज अ डिफरेंट पाथ, चूज whichever path which works for you. As far as it's helping you, it's making you grow, that's the purpose. आपको ये नहीं समझ में आ रही, कोई और चीज समझ में आ रही है, बिकॉज वी आर सो मेनी पीपल गिविंग सो मेनी टिप्स। जो चीज आपके लिए कनेक्ट कर रही है, प्लीज चूज दैट। इट्स लाइक आपके पास पूरा प्लेटर रखा हुआ है सैलेड का, अब जो तुम्हें खाना है तुम खाओ। तुम्हें कैरेट्स खाने कैरेट्स खाओ, कुकुम्बर खाने कुकुम्बर खाओ, टोमेटोज खाने टोमेटोज खाओ, अपनी पसंद की चीज उठाओ और खाओ, बट एटलीस्ट स्टार्ट ईटिंग हेल्दी, you know?
बिल्कुल नहीं,
I think this is all we do. You know, as a parent, we have to get admission in the school, such a small example, and we all have our own choices that according to our background, what we expect our children to be get admission in that kind of a school. So choices will always be there. And I agree, Dr. Neelam, absolutely, that someone has to start from somewhere, and we all are different people. We all need different solutions for our problems. We are unique, our problems are also unique. Sometimes this is what we think. You know, jab share karte hain to pata chalta hai that so many people are going through the same. But sometimes in our own imagination, as Rashmi said, we are talking mostly to ourselves. We are creating something in our own imagination. Our problem sounds unique to us. और हमें लगता है शायद हमें समझने वाला कोई नहीं है, सामने वाले के पास है. But somewhere, you know, all the tips are gonna be really, really helpful to us. You know, starting somewhere, if someone is looking and feeling good in venting out, I think it's a beautiful.
Your solution.
Your
We
signal
are
going
only
really.
giving you tips. Pick up your solution.
Yes, Gauri, please go ahead and share
I want
something.
to say something. Yeah,
Yes,
I want
what
to
do you
say
think?
something
What
on
do you
this.
think? How you know, mental health gonna impact and improvise us in terms of our relationships? Yes, Gauri, go ahead, please.
First, I want to give my feedback on this, whatever Rashmi ji and Neelam ji said right now. नीलम जी का कहना यह है कि हम एक अपने रूम में अपने आप को बंद करके उस इंसान को गालियां दें। मैं मेरे पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस से बता रही हूँ कि मैंने ये भी किया है, पर उससे मुझे सेटिस्फेक्शन नहीं मिला। वो थॉट मेरे अंदर बंद के ही रहे, बट द मोमेंट आई स्टार्टेड लीविंग द थॉट कि मेरे को उस बंदे के बारे में सोचना ही नहीं है, चाहे अच्छा चाहे बुरा, कुछ भी नहीं है। आई हैव टू जस्ट न्यूट्रल,
canceling the thought basically.
yes, मुझे न्यूट्रल रहना है। From that onwards, I feel happy inside me more. तो
Yes, Gauri,
ऐसा
please
नहीं है
go
कि हम
ahead
उसको
and
गाली
share
देंगे तो भी हम
what.
खुश रहेंगे,
Yes.
और अगर हम उसके बारे में अच्छा सोचेंगे तो भी हमको हमारे अंदर न्यूट्रल रहना ज्यादा जरूरी है। हम अपने आप से ज्यादा खुश रहे। वो अगर अच्छा कर रहा है तो बहुत अच्छा, वो अगर बुरा कर रहा है तो उसके लिए हो सकता है बुरा हो, हमें उस बारे में नहीं सोचना चाहिए। मेरा ये कहना है। और दूसरी चीज, मेरा खुद का पर्सनल मानना ये है कि हमें हर किसी को स्पेस देनी चाहिए। हो सकता है आज हमारा मूड सही है और आप लोगों का मूड, आप में से किसी का मूड खराब है, तो हम जो चाहते हैं जरूरी नहीं है सामने वाला वो चाहे, हमें उसे थोड़ी स्पेस देनी चाहिए। एंड इन केस अगर हमें ऐसा लगता है कि सामने वाले का मूड खराब है, तो हम जानते हैं कि उसे क्या पसंद है, तो हम उस चीज, उसका वो थॉट, उसका माइंड उस डायरेक्शन में ले जाए जो उसको पसंद आए, जिससे कि उसका मूड रिफ्रेश हो सके। तो हो सकता है उसकी मेंटल जो ब्लॉकेज है वो खुल जाएगा, तो उसके लिए वो पॉजिटिव ऑरा फॉर्म होगा।
Absolutely, very well, Gauri. And I feel, you know, but some relationships, Gauri, I have seen personally, when we are in a state of a negative emotion, or maybe we are needing space, you know, we still, you know, go by our own mind. We reflect the way we are feeling. And thankfully, you know, we are all blessed to have our own families where we have higher trespasses in our relationship, and we can share, we can be ourselves, we can reflect ourselves, whatever we are feeling. I think sometimes, just to be honest, whatever you're gonna feel, just reflect and be yourself is something that Dr. Neelam always, I think, preaches and always shares in her session. And I think that beautifully works. And yes, Rashmi, it is absolutely true. That's a higher level of achievement when you start blessing people, whoever is there in your life, contributing in whichever way. Because I just heard in the morning, I was in a beautiful session from my mentor, and it was like, any person has given us a negative experience, that also can give you an inspiration for what I am today. That person definitely has given some contribution. That situation definitely has some contribution in whatever situation I am today. And I give blessings. I give, all my best wishes to everyone and every situation, so that, it calms, it gives, better reflections, better influences to me. This is what I also believe, Rashmi. That's a higher level of achievement. I am so glad that you are here today to share all that.
Thank
And
you.
that's a beautiful tip. Yes, please, Aarti, if you can share something. I think Sandhya wants to share something before that. Sandhya, you want to go before that?
Yes, I was in the midst of my conversation and I lost the connection. So,
Yes,
Aarti, if
please,
you would like
please.
to say first, then I can share it in the last. Please let her
All
go
right.
ahead with that and then I'll share.
All right. All right. Yes, Aarti, please share anything that you can share to our viewers, to our listeners, can help us, in terms of our relationships basis on our mental health.
So I was just listening to everyone, and the points which Dr. Neelam and then Rashmi mentioned, we all agree because every individual is different. So, like she said, that a platter is there and you wanted to choose whatever. But the main thing, what I feel is that most of the time, since somebody mentioned that it's the imagination who kills us, that is known as overthinking and I guess assumptions. For example, I did not receive a text from my so-called husband or a boyfriend or my father or a mother. So I'll start piling up all the negative thought. Why always negative? Probably so overthinking or assumption is killing us, everyone, I guess. So if we stop assuming things and start working on the reality, and since I said that I'm into healing now, so law of attraction, definitely what we attract comes to us. So if I'm attracting positivity, some of one, I guess somebody said that I stand in front of a mirror and say that I'm beautiful and everything. This definitely works because, just like we take shower daily for a mental health, it is very important to take shower daily with the positive thoughts, I guess. So I'm beautiful, I'm powerful, I am miraculous. If I am beautiful, then only I can make my relationship beautiful. So please stop the assumption. Assuming things are really making us all mentally ill. So assumption has to be gone off and live in reality, create vibration, good vibrations. And since everybody over here is so wonderful giving these amazing tips, so definitely we can pick up the tip which we wanted. But yes, we definitely can start with it that value yourself, love yourself, and yes, stop assuming, living in a positive world, because whatever we think, we attract that. I guess this is what I wanted to say. And the biggest tip is that whenever you think that something is really bothering you, I would say this, just write it down on a paper and burn it off. Just burn it off and give it to universe, because universe is there, is taking care of you. I mean, there is somebody, some superpower sitting there taking care of us. And that's the reason we all are here, beautiful people around. So if somebody says that okay, किसी ने मुझे गाली दे दी तो ठीक है, it's okay, चिपक नहीं गई. It is up to me to react positive or a negative way. So if I'm reacting it in a positive way, probably I'm doing good to myself. So somebody mentioned that self love is very important. So if I'm loving myself, then only I can spread love. This is what I wanted to say. And that's very important. If you're thinking that, I have some negative thoughts, just write it down and burn it off, let it go. Yes.
Superb, superb. That's one practice that has helped me a lot in my life, Aarti. I am so glad listening here. Feeling fortunate today to be with all of you wonderful souls, giving me a way ahead of life. Yes, Sandhya, you wanted to share and complete something. Please go ahead. Thank you, Aarti. Thank you so much.
Geeta, I think Rashmi wanna say something to about something that Aarti said, I guess.
Nee,
Yes.
I will share after Sandhya. Sandhya, please continue. I will share.
All right. All right.
Thank you, Avneet.
Okay, I was just sharing about that, all the thoughts, processes, the emotions, whatever we have, we grab it from other people. Because whenever we listen to somebody, we don't know what negative thought is coming to our mind. And you never know what you can grab in your mind, body, and soul. This is what a life coach do, helps you in giving you all the affirmations so that you can clear it off. So Geeta knows about it, that I on daily basis I send few affirmations to everyone as on my broadcast list, so that they can shift all their energies from their mind, body, and soul. Geeta knows about it, because
Yes, Sandhya,
life is.
I have to be really, being thankful and grateful to you for one affirmation that very first time you had shared with me, and I really want to share it to the entire world. You will not believe I have imbibed that affirmation into my family, my husband, my children, my husband. On a regular basis every day. It's been a year, Sandhya, that we have been connected. That all comes to me in my life with
All of
joy,
life comes to me with
all of my
ease, joy, and
is joy and glory. And that's
yes.
one thing that's as a culture in my family have been imbibed. Thank you so much, Sandhya, for being there in my life. It's been a beautiful, beautiful affirmation, and it's so very true. Works for me. Yes, Rashmi, please go ahead.
थैंक यू गीता. मैं आरती की बात से कुछ कहना चाहती हूँ. एज आरती सेड कि हमें कोई गाली दे रहा है तो वो हम पे चिपक तो नहीं गई. It is like, so there's a story of Buddha once I heard and seriously applied it on me. There was a disciple of Buddha. वो उसको बहुत गालियां दे रहा था बुद्धा को, and Buddha was having his lunch and he was enjoying his lunch, और उसका डिसाइपल उसको गालियां दिया जा रहा था. एक दूसरा डिसाइपल उसके पास आता है, कहता है वो आपको इतनी गालियां दे रहा है, वो आप बिल्कुल रिएक्ट ही नहीं कर रहे हो, आप उसको कुछ बोल ही नहीं रहे हो, क्या कर रहे हैं आप. तो बुद्धा ने उसको अपनी प्लेट में से एक रोटी दे दी कि चलो ये तुम खाओ. तो उसने ले ली. फिर वो कह रहा है कि आप बड़े मजे से खाना खा रहे हो और वो आपको गालियां दे रहा है. तो बुद्धा रिप्लाइड कि वो मुझे गालियां दे रहा है, मैं ले ही नहीं रहा तो मेरी कैसे हो गई. मैंने तुझे ये रोटी दी, तूने ली तो तेरी हुई.
Exactly.
और वो मुझे कुछ भी दे रहा है. सो यहाँ पर अगर हम अपनी जर्नी पर आते हैं तो हमें बहुत सारे लोग मिलते हैं. कुछ लोग हमें क्रिटिसाइज करते हैं, लेट डाउन करते हैं इंटेंशनली, कुछ लोग हमें एलिवेट भी करते हैं. इट इज अप टू अस. ना तो हमें एलिवेट वालों के पास ज्यादा जाना है, क्योंकि आज जो हमें एलिवेट कर रहा है कल उसने क्रिटिसाइज करना ही करना है, और जो आज हमें क्रिटिसाइज कर रहा है एक ग्रोथ पे हम आएंगे तो उसने हमें एलिवेट करना ही करना है. तो हमें दोनों को न्यूट्रलिटी में देखते हुए हम क्या सोचते हैं, हम क्या बिलीव करते हैं, और हमें अपनी एनर्जी को, हमने अपने थॉट्स को कहां पर फीडिंग देनी है, दिस इज अप टू अस. तो मुझे लगता है कि अगर हम किसी थेरेपिस्ट के पास जाते हैं, हीलर्स के पास जाते हैं, काउंसलर्स के पास जाते हैं, डॉक्टर्स के पास जाते हैं फॉर मेंटल हेल्थ और एनी अदर एलिमेंट और इश्यूज, तो हम उनके पास जा रहे हैं कि हमें हील करो. वी आर सफरिंग फ्रॉम दिस पेन and we want to get healed from this issue. और अगर हम उनसे हीलिंग नहीं ले पा रहे, उनसे नहीं ले रहे, तो गलती उनकी नहीं है, हमारी चीजों में कमी है, क्योंकि हम उस पर्सपेक्टिव से सोच नहीं पा रहे हैं. तो आई थिंक हमें अपने आप से बात.
So it is very important that we should be at the receiving mode. Exactly.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
important.
Receiving mode is more important.
I think this is so very important from everyone that is coming. And one thing that I would like to conclude this session with, that's I'm able to conceive all the thoughts and one by one, processing in my mind. And I heard it also somewhere. We are all different human beings, but we are all normal human beings. Anybody. It's a big jump sometimes, Rashmi, that from negativity to be in positivity. It's a big jump for all of us. So one thing that works wonders is to from negativity to neutral state first. And for this one, it's a small jump for any normal human being like us. It can be a small jump, is workable, and whichever way can help us, we should do that, whether it is reflecting, whether it is emptying our cup out, in whichever way. And this burning bowl has been a beautiful exercise, taking out any emotion which is there, persisting, creating negativity. As per Dr. Neelam, I think that also helps certain people, can help certain people, depending upon how we are, how we are as a human being, as a character. Anything can help us anywhere in life. So, negativity from a neutral state, a small jump, and from neutral state to positivity can be somewhere workable in any person's life anywhere on the planet, I guess. And that's where, where the role of anyone around us, as a positive people, a right association, and that where the choice can be, if we are aware. That awareness, is a big thing, I guess, that drives our relationships. If we are aware of ourselves, yes, we definitely want to be giving pleasing, giving good experiences to the people around us. Yes, Dr. Neelam, you really wanted to say something. I'm sorry, I'm going on, please. I think that's a bad signal.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Dr. Neelam, can hear you now.
Yeah. Okay. So what I wanted to say, there couldn't be a classic example than what happened just now here about the difference between positivity and negativity. My one suggestion about abuse created so much of chaos, so much of discussion, because that one word, गाली देना या abuse, is a negative word. अब आप सोचो एक negative word से इधर इतना सारा discussion चालू हो गया, that's the reason we get so attracted towards negativity, क्योंकि जो negative words है वो दिमाग में बहुत जल्दी बैठ जाते हैं. So I can just say in one thing, yes, and negativity is very, very strong. That energy is so strong that you will easily get attracted towards it. Whereas positivity is very light. मैंने इसके अलावा 2 और tips भी दिए थे जिसके बारे में किसी ने कोई बात नहीं की, right? So this is how we need to understand what is negativity and what is positivity and how negativity impacts us. और जब मैं कह रही हूँ गाली देना, तो I'm not literally saying कि आप गाली दो. Just vent out whatever negative emotions you have towards that person. So I think this platform itself proved so nicely, this one example of me saying this and everybody saying their comments on it proved it so easily, that what is negativity and what is positivity and how emotions impact us. So that's what I wanted to say. I think there couldn't be any better than anybody to understand what negative and positive is. So I'm glad I said that. I'm glad everybody contributed to their thoughts after that.
So like Dr. Neelam said that abusing someone like inside a room will actually help us to vent out. So probably that practice, I have said it in a different way. You write it down and you burn it off, right? Because you are
do it in any way. That is also very good practice for people who are writing diaries and all that. Those people who like to write and express their emotions.
Because,
that again is a
writing.
Yes,
Aarti, yes, absolutely, 100%. I think correct. Where there can be different exercises which can help us vent out, because we are different people. This is where I would like to conclude this session now. That's been a beautiful experience with all of you here, and each one of you have unconditionally contributed a lot. Unknowingly contributed a lot in a beautiful manner for so many of us, so many of them listening wherever they are. And it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, everyone. But I would really like to conclude this session now with the same thought I had in mind, with all of the tips, all of the.
Honestly, it is such a positive session. मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा इसको end करने का.
Yes. We can go on. Avneet, just be prepared with all the thoughts and share it individually, or we can be there together on any platform. And this is what Richa all thought about. Yes, Aarti.
What we can do, if anybody wish to have a one-to-one session on this topic, so we can go ahead with that. So you can join
anything can be done
here, and you can come forward for the one-to-one session. So this is what I
Why
want to
one to
share.
one, Sandhya? I think they are such powerful people. They can join ear to ear. We need our
Absolutely.
Delhi team to be strong. So I want all of
Absolutely,
you to come
Avneet.
and
It's a
Yes.
join.
simple medium. Just connect to the email ID or the person you know who is connected to here. Please come forward. Have more women connected. You have the email ID, displaying on the screen. Let's take our thoughts. Let's take our positivity. Maximize our efforts towards this. Take us forward to all the states and outside India, from anywhere we are connected to. There's so many women who must be, any ear who is waiting to be heard, I think needs to be connected to this platform. And let's try more and more, help people around, and more than others, help ourselves to come to a neutral state, take a small jump, and from neutral to positivity. And for both the jumps, we have various ways, various people who are giving us directions, giving us processes which can help anyone. Writing and burning it down has helped me a lot. I'm a big voucher of it. That is something, gone very well with my personality, which where I had made up my own stories that whatever I am is, because of someone or because of some situation. And this particular exercise has, made me come out of my inhibitions, that I am gonna take responsibility of what I am, and that's simply a choice, and I can work on it. And everyone today in my life present has helped me, including all of you today. And I'm so much looking forward to the next session here, and beautiful experience here. Thank you so much, Richa, for creating this platform to be here with all of you guys. Thank you, Anshu. Thank you, Aarti, Dr. Neelam, Gauri, Rashmi, and my sincere thanks to Sandhya and Avneet to be here and contributing so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was lovely connecting with you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for
Thank
having me
you.
here.
Beautiful
Thank
people,
you.
Thank
beautiful
Thank
you,
you.
everyone.
session. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank
Have a great
you.
day. Stay
Thank
safe. Love you all.
Bye bye. Good day, everyone.
Bye.
प्रॉब्लम मुझे भी है, लेकिन कोई शेयर करने वाला नहीं है।
You can talk to me. I'm there for you. Come and join us on the below number. We will keep it a secret. The promise that you will have a smile before